Good morning. Hi, Yuki. Good morning, everyone. And welcome on in to the Adventure Network. I am your host, as always, Crafty Fox, and a good morning to everybody. Good morning and early holidays to those who celebrate. It is the eve of the holiday now. Yeah, let me go down the list really quick. Go down the list the other way because I didn't have that program quite open yet. A good morning and good day to Kagan and No. Good morning, good day to Games with Jewel and Amaryllis. Welcome on in to Batman and Chris. Welcome on in to Parker and Melina. Welcome on in and Merry Christmas to those who celebrate. How's everyone doing, my friends? How are we all doing this morning? As per the usual, Crafty is very snivelly this morning, but what else is new? But yeah, good morning and good day to everybody. How are we all doing out there in Chatlandia? I'm sure some of you already noticed too that I've kind of thrown the schedule this week to the winds. We will do Lonesome Guild on Friday when I don't have time commitments. Thank you, hon. Hiding from preparations. Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. Thankfully, I got most of my preparations done yesterday. I've still got a couple things to do today, but I'm going to do a short stream this morning. We're going to dismantle a bunch of stuff. And then I am going to grab my shower and then finish up the last couple of things that need to be finished up around the house for tomorrow. Of which I don't even know what's going on tomorrow because nobody has said anything. I know I've got plans for the afternoon, but I don't know what's going on in the morning. I don't know if we're doing something. I will poke people this afternoon when I'm done streaming to see if we're actually doing anything. But at least this evening will be fun. We've got a hors d'oeuvres charcuterie night planned with another couple. We're going to watch a couple of dumb movies while we eat way too much charcuterie. It's become our Christmas Eve tradition, and I'm not upset by it in any stretch of the imagination. Very, very relaxing night, and it gives me an excuse to make brie. Woo! Just finished up getting the needed presents for grandparents and dad. Now I just gotta figure out what to do. Woof! You do your shopping late, my friend. You do your shopping late. I had all my Christmas presents done in November, but thankfully I don't have too many people to buy for. And most of our presents are just giving food. Because we do fudge every year for the family and stuff. Because we're all adults. We don't give, like, actual gifts anymore. We give fudge. Zero's brother gives beer. Zero's sister gives spaghetti sauce, typically. It's the gift of time that we give to the adults, and it's wonderful. And yes, I will happily give you one of my Jaffa cakes. No. I am almost out of Jaffa cakes. I need to go buy more. Vince Zampella. I don't even know who Vince Zampella is, Onyx. Please enlighten me, my friend. Yeah, I do. I do know. Technically, it's Camembert, not Brie, because Camembert is slightly milder, and that sits better with our friends. But yeah, no, I have a Brie baker, and I've got some apples that we like to put the brie on, and I've got some hot pepper. Well, it's not really hot, but I've got some red pepper jelly that we also serve with the brie. Oh, wow. That's sad. That's sad, Onyx. But yeah, I did not know that. No, so welcome on in, Matt. Welcome in. Welcome in. How are you doing this morning? Or this day, rather. These time zones are a thing. But yeah, welcome on in. Welcome on in. We're going to keep the just chatting section short today so we can actually get to a game. Yeah. Yeah, well, that's totally fair, Chris. That's totally fair. Yeah, we don't give monetary or, like, item presents anymore. We just give food. Well, that's good. That's good to hear, Matt. In games like Battlefall, Titanfall. Yeah, that's sad. That's very sad. And yes, a Merry Yule and Solstice to you as well, Zero. Yeah, trying to think. There's not much to report. I spent the day cleaning and prepping things yesterday. I will take a picture of the pile of food I am bringing for the charcuterie. I think it ended up being 10? 10 Ziploc containers worth of food that I'm bringing over for the charcuterie. And it's only 4 people. Why some of my games to last a few hours? PC fans are... Oh, yeah, that might do it. That might do it, Lav. You might be able to remove them and, like, maybe air blast them to get the dust out. But it might be time to replace your computer fans. Thankfully, they're not too expensive. Computer fans, although a pain in the butt to replace, at least they're not terribly expensive unless you're talking a laptop. Hey, Grumbles. I know, I'll get you more old lady food in a little bit, but you need to make sure that you're going to keep that old lady food down. We also determined that Yuki far superior likes the junk cat food opposed to the good cat food I keep trying to get her. So it's, you know what? Whatever, cat. You're 17. You can eat whatever food you want. If you want to eat the Friskies food, I'll get you the Friskies food. Because I ran an experiment yesterday. I gave her some of the expensive senior cat food, and it pretty much sat in her bowl almost all day. She did eventually finish it overnight, but it took her basically all day to eat the wet food. And picked up a couple cans of the cheap Friskies senior cat food. It disappeared in an hour. So I guess we will feed her the crap food. Yeah. Well, and when you do that maintenance, you can replace the fans too, Lab. That's a good idea. That way you're not opening up the case repeatedly for no reason. Oh, and what is your new hobby, Zero? And yes, Tiny Real is dancing up there on top of that speaker. You do like to do a little dance. Oh. If you are going to take up needle felting, Zero, I highly recommend getting finger protectors. Trust me. I have done a little bit of needle felting. It's an extremely fun hobby to get into. Very, 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 very fun. But do make sure to get yourself a couple of finger protectors. Because you will accidentally poke yourself. It's inevitability when you're doing needle felting. And the finger protectors are 100% worth it. Crafty will be crafty. Watch a new Aardman short while it's shot on the sheet of the flight before Christmas. Oh, that's awesome. Yeah. No, tomorrow is going to be fun. Hopefully, I'll have some company over in the morning. In the afternoon, we're going to the in-laws, which will be okay. It'll be loud. It'll be raucous. We'll stay there for a couple of hours and then come home where it's quiet again. Well, yeah, and that's fair. That's fair, Lav. I would say, though, if there's anybody else but the Geek Squad you can go to somebody else. But if the Geek Squad is your only option, then it's your only option. But I've known enough people that have worked for the Geek Squad that I would go elsewhere. Unless there's no other alternative. It's kind of like when you go out for fast food. You try to get the good stuff, but if there's no other places to go, you go to McDonald's. Yeah. And that's the problem. That's the problem, Lav. I just don't like Geek Squad because they tend to overcharge people or fix things that don't need to be fixed. But it's the same thing when you don't have a good mechanic, is you kind of just go with the one you have and hope that they don't squeeze you too much. To make an animated emote of real dancing. I thought he was an emote. I thought I did make him an emote at one point in time. Maybe I didn't. I thought I swore that he was one of my emotes. It might be like one of the higher tiers, though, because I tried to give the best ones to the low tiers. Because I don't actually expect anyone to subscribe at tier 3. That's ridiculous. Yeah, he isn't dancing. I thought I had him as one of the dancing emotes. Meh. I just saw your comment, Lav. I can't support that. And my dad taking a piece recently. Yeah. If it's the only option, though, Ugly Stoat, you don't really have a choice. But yeah, I've known some people that worked for Geek Squad, and they got out of there as quickly as they could. But, I mean, if it's your only option, it's your only option. You just make sure that they fix the things that they say they're going to fix, and if they don't, installing a new hard drive and new fans, Ugly Stoat, on a very, very high-end gaming PC. But yeah, as far as I know, nothing is wrong. It's just installing a new hard drive and replacing the fans. So, that's not, thankfully, them messing with much. It's just installing a new hard drive. So, out of country and other country things get interesting sometimes, too. Other than that, how is chat doing? I will be more spunky once the coffee kicks in. For some reason, I did not sleep well last night. I was probably just thinking about the holidays and... thinking about the holidays and stuff like that. I am glad I decided that I was going to stream on Christmas Eve. I'll say that much. That's completely up to them, Ugly Stoat. And I mean, I get it. I don't do any of my own computer maintenance hardware-wise because I'm too afraid of breaking it. Thankfully, I have zero to do my hardware work for me. Otherwise, I'd probably be going to Geek Squad too. Oh, well, that's good. That's good, Lav. And I mean, it's not that they do... It's one of those things of, like, it's consistency. Some Geek Squads are okay, some Geek Squads are bad. And hopefully you get one of the good ones. But thankfully you don't have that much work that needs to be done. Other than that, I think we're just going to get into the game today. And I can yip-yap at you while I dismantle things. It's going to be very low energy crafty. Wouldn't say it's really close to me. It's like a 15-minute drive to them. And that's fair. That is fair, Lav. Like, many people who live in America, specifically the Midwest and the Chicago area, 15 minutes is close. Oof. That's good advice, Ugly Stoat. Yeesh. Why would they do that? Yeah, I definitely put a password on my computer. Anyway, what was I talking about? Low energy crafty, that's what I was talking about. And then I completely lost my train of thought. So welcome on in, Robert. Welcome in. How are you doing today? I was going to say something and I completely lost. Oh, yeah. Well, that's fair. That is fair, Lav. That is very, very fair. Yeah, like many people in the U.S., specifically in the Midwest and the Chicago area, a 15-minute drive is just going to the grocery store for me. Like, that's normal. That's a short drive, is going to the grocery store. But I live in an area that we can walk downtown. We can walk downtown, but downtown is just like little bars and kitschy stores and stuff. It's not like I can walk to the grocery store. I could, but a walk to the grocery store would probably take me about an hour to walk there and then an hour or more to walk back with all the groceries. I mean, anything under a 30-minute drive is close to home. That's the way I look at it. But again, I have that Midwest skew to my thought process. Very true. Also, chat, I will give you the option. There's enough of you here right now that I will give you the option. And you're not going to be allowed to rig this, by the way. What? Fast Caretaker. And yes, I'm including the last one just because it amuses me. There. Alright, no rigging. I'm just curious what your thoughts are, chat. I mean, I know what I want to play today. I know what I want to play, but I'll let you all have a look at it, too. For out of the print protection, just have password instead. When I get back, I revert back. Yeah, good. Good. Well, that's smart, Lav. That's very smart, so at least they can't do too much to it. How much do I want to think y'all are just going to vote chaos? No, so welcome on in, Winter Wolf. Welcome in, welcome in. How are you doing today? How are you doing? FYI, if we end up playing Diablo, it's just going to be me hunting down my last 2 mercenaries I need to unlock. You can look at my very strange necromancer that I'm running around as. 30 minutes for me wasn't driving it. Yeah. And I mean, I wish I could walk places. That is one of the things that I like least about living in the US is that there's no easy public transit and there's no walking to places. Because I'd much rather walk to the grocery store to grab a gallon of milk than take out the car, but I don't really have a choice. Really do not have a choice. And I mean, I could walk to the convenience store downtown, but I'm not paying $6 for a gallon of milk. Now I can go to Aldi and get it for $1.50 or $2. Oh, that's awesome, Lav. That's awesome. I have been poking at the Steam wish list to see if there's anything else I want to get that's on the cheap. And there's stuff on the Steam wish list, but nothing that's really exciting to me. Nothing really exciting to me on the Steam wish list. There's a couple things on the Switch wish list, though, that is very tempting to me. I'm just debating getting it. Because, like, do I really need it? But a couple of things I might actually grab, because I do have a little bit of a credit on there since I bought something earlier this year and left a credit on my Switch. There's a couple of DLCs I might get, because they're like $2. So why not? Wow. I am playing a seasonal character, Emerald. I am. Yeah, I am playing a seasonal necromancer. And I forget exactly what build I was doing in the necromancer. Let me pull it up real quick. I am running a Dismantling summoner necromancer build, which is apparently an A-tier build for this season. Like, don't really care about that stuff. I just want to get my pet. That's ultimately all I care about. But I try to stick to like an A or an S tier build. I didn't like the S tier build though. It was just, it wasn't jiving. So I switched over to the Dismantling. Because yes, I am following a guide because I don't know what I'm doing. Well, that's nice. That's nice, Chris. Yeah, I got one thing off of my Steam wish list. I think 2, actually. And they're both, ironically, platformers. Lunescence, or Lunescence. It's a speed platformer that I've been eyeballing for a while. And then new Super Lucky's Tale, which is a platformer akin to, like, the Spyro and Crash Bandicoot games. More Spyro than Crash. Well, it's one I'm very, very excited. Wonder if you can run fast enough to keep up with my sorcerer. Probably not. I mean, my summoner or my necromancer is only like Paragon 3 or 4. So I got a lot of work to do on her. Oh, no, you're not wrong. You're not wrong, Melina. Got some work-related news. Ooh, nice. Oh, that's awesome, Winterwolf. Congrats. And what good news to end the year with. I became a bear full-time. Heck yeah. Heck yeah, Amaryllis. I'm actually missing running a druid. Like, I really enjoyed my Shred Druid from last season. Shred Druid was a lot of fun, but I didn't want to run the same thing twice. I felt that would be kind of silly to run the same kind of thing twice. So I decided to go. It was either going to be a Necromancer or a Spiritborn. Alright, guess we're doing Last Caretaker then. I don't know if I'm frenetic enough to do Diablo today. And I'm almost finished dismantling the facility I've been working on, so I guess we'll do Last Caretaker again. Yeah. Well, same thing. Same thing, Amaryllis. I don't have the energy to play Diablo today. Like, I'm sitting here going, I could flip a coin between Diablo or Last Caretaker. And I don't know if I have the energy for that today. I honestly do not know if I have the energy for Diablo today. I'm a tired bean. I'm on tier 3 right now, Ugly Stoat. I'm on tier 3 of 5. And I think you get the pet at 4. So it's just, right now it's just getting up levels so I can up my torment difficulty and stuff like that. And item farming. Because apparently I need very specific things for the build that I'm running. Oh, nice, Lav. I need to get back into Dune. I really do. Yeah, it's a short day today, Argon. So we're going to do we're going to do Lonesome Guild on Friday when I have more time. Because I've got a pretty strict cutoff today. Because holidays and all that. I have stuff to do still this afternoon. Yeah. And honestly, Ugly Stoat, right now, I just want to get the pieces of gear I need. Like, I need the Ring of Mendelin, and I need the Hand of Naz. So I've just got to go item farming, which means running lots and lots and lots and lots of Hell Tides. And lots of Hell Tides and building up money and all that. They're uniques, yeah. They're both uniques. Yep, a unique ring and a unique pair of gloves. No, nice. Nice, Lav. Yeah, I'm hoping in the new year I will get back into Dune. Because I will say, I am kind of excited. I am kind of excited about the trailer for the new season of Dune. It looks like they're actually trying to make the solo player base better. It really does feel like they're trying to make the solo play better. I have a full... Oh, nice. Nice games with Jewel. That's awesome. So welcome on in, my friend. I'm still waffling between Last Caretaker and Diablo. What do you want, chat? Dismantling? Yeah, I guess it's the same thing, basically. Do you want to dismantle demons today, or do we want to dismantle facilities? Amarilla says Diablo. It's going to be very low-key Diablo. Facilities. All right, so we're 1-1. We're 1-1 here. Want to dismantle angels. Well, technically, then that's a vote for Last Caretaker. Because Last Caretaker has... Well, actually, they both have angels in it, so that's a neutral vote. Yeah, I know. Oh, I know, Argon. Ring of Mendelin, Hand of Naz. Ring of Mendelin, Hand of Naz. I also need Blood Moon Breaches, but they're not, like, required. Basically, this build gives me 12 skeletal mages. Hold on. So 1 for Diablo, 1 for Caretaker. That's 2 for Diablo and Caretaker, because that's a neutral. That's 3 for Diablo, 2 for Caretaker. 3 for Caretaker, 3 for Diablo. No, I think now it's 4 for Caretaker, Bunny Fist. Welcome on in, Bunny Fist. Welcome in, welcome in. Yeah, no worries, no worries. And you know what the funny thing is? I found Ugly Soap from the last season, even if you did have them, there's a high possibility that they wouldn't be for my class anyway. Because we were hunting for a piece of gear for Zero last season. I kept getting it, but it didn't have the right stuff on it for him. Because it kept dropping the Druid version, not the Warrior version. And yes, exactly, Lav. And also, welcome on in, Lav. Welcome in, welcome in. We're gonna see which random uniques get uniques for. Oh, nice, nice. Nice, Ugly Stoat. See, now I don't know what I want to do. I don't know if I want to do... I really just do want to do Last Caretaker. I'm sorry, chat. Yeah, that's crazy, Argon, that you haven't missed a stream. Jeez, that's a high number. I cannot believe that. Alright, Crafty, come on, make a decision. Make a decision, Crafty. Does this command still work? It does. It's better than me. I'm only at 79 myself. Yeah, I don't know how Argon does it. I have no idea how Argon does it, because there's been a couple of weird ones in there. It's every stream. I think it has been every stream since the feature released, Argon, which is crazy. Or at least since I turned it on. The sad thing is I just don't feel like playing Diablo. And I know we've been doing a lot of Last Caretaker, but this will be the last time that you see Last Caretaker, because I'm going to move it completely off stream after this. Yeah, I don't... You know, it's kind of sad. Like, I want to play Diablo, but my brain is like, I don't have the space for that. Like, I got maybe 3-4 hours of sleep last night, because I woke up at, like... We went to bed at, like, around 11. And then I woke up at like 2:30, 3 o'clock, something like that. And I never really got back to sleep after that. And not for lack of trying either. I just didn't get back to sleep after I got up at like 2:33. I don't know why. I just couldn't get back to sleep last night. So we are just going to have chill dismantling and sailing of the seas. I know I've played a lot of this week, but it's just been kind of my vibe right now. Pretty sure those who vote Diablo won't be here if you want to play an easier game. And that's pretty much just what it is. That's honestly what it is, Amaryllis. It's just that I don't have the spoons today for Diablo. At least not until the coffee kicks in. Yeah, I know. Oh, I know. Well, and your fam takes a lot of spoons, too. Unfortunately, I know your family takes a lot of spoons. Yeah, and I will give you a quick recap of what happened off stream. So I finished gutting. Hopefully I'm on the boat. I am on the boat. Good. So let's go up to the map station really quick. You'll notice that I'm in a sanctuary hangar. It's not the starting hangar. So I finished up that refueling outpost. I completely gutted this thing. And figured we have to head north anyway. Yeah, welcome on in, Running Paw. Welcome in, welcome in. How are you doing today? But yeah, quick recap of what happened off stream is that I finished up this outpost. It's been gutted. Took all the fuel, took all the petrol, all that fun stuff. And then I'm like, well, I need to head north anyway. So I figured we would try out this sanctuary dock. And I'm not going to give too many spoilers, but I will say this. We are not the only caretaker. We're just the only one that woke up. And you can always hug the crafty. That just spoons the entire... Yeah, you do need an entire cutlery drawer for your family, I know. From what you have told me about them, I understand, my friend. But yeah, long made short is that we found another hangar bay, like the one that we started the game in. We're not the only caretaker. We're just the only one that woke up. And there's shenanigans as to why we're the only person that woke up. Or the only caretaker that woke up. It's interesting. And if the game is doing what I think it's doing, it's even more interesting. Yeah, thank you for those hugs, Running Paw. Thank you for those hugs. So we're just going to throw a couple things into the... Ooh, giblets. Going to throw a couple things into the shredder. I'll give you a tour of what I've been doing on the boat. And the answer to what's happening on the boat is pure shenanigans. So my room is organized. Kind of. I've got too many supplies going on. Yeah, I mean, you could know. Yeah. And yes, words are useful to elaborate. I'm trying to form words. Once the coffee kicks in, I'll have better words. Alright, Christmas trivia for Crafty on lovely Christmas Eve. But the girl who sang the hippo song actually did get a hippo for Christmas? Huh. Oh, wow. That's interesting trivia, Amaryllis. That is truly interesting trivia, actually. That's kind of funny that someone actually gave her a hippo for Christmas, too. What is in this bin, anyway? Oh, urethane? So, I have also run into the problem of I have too much junk. So, I've actually kind of stopped looting everything in the areas. I legitimately have kind of stopped looting everything. We have so much of certain supplies that I don't know what to do with them anymore. A large amount of say that's true. That is true. People saying words are just us casting different spells. That is also true. Alright, so I got a full tank of petrol shoved under the stairs. I've got 3 tanks of diesel, which is kind of ridiculous. Yeah, and you weren't wrong, Riv. You weren't wrong. I mean, I'm glad. Seriously? I am glad that I gutted a whole bunch of stuff. No, you do not. I'm glad I hoarded some things, though. However, I am very quickly realizing that copper and iron are so stinking easy to get hold of. Copper and iron are just ridiculously easy to get a hold of that I'm beginning to wonder if I shouldn't just be... I don't know. Like, I'm honestly getting to the point of, like, I'm half tempted to start dumping copper and iron at some of these facilities because I just have so dang much of it. Yeah. Carbon fiber has been my issue. Okay, so assorted metals is full, so I should probably split the gold off into its own box here. So let the great rebuilding begin. There, you get to be a gold box. While that's building, we'll go ahead and grab all the gold. Yeah, I know I'm overloaded. I don't care. All right, so deposit gold. Nope. There's going to be a little bit of reorganizing here. That's my next thing that I wanted to do today too, Riv. Sorry, I just saw you mention wind turbines. About the larger wind turbines according to the description, they're much more weather resistant. Yeah. No, that's one of the things that I want to do today is I want to replace the wind turbines that I have. Okay, good. I can still reach the ones in the back. All right, so gold is now in its own bin. Copper has 2 bins. Glass and silicon, I still haven't maxed out that bin, so I don't have to worry about it. Plastic is done. Fabric and rubber. Well, I guess rubber gets its own bin now. Yeah, shut up, game. I know I'm overweight. I don't care. Build. All right. So rubber is now getting its own bin. But yeah, I have 2 bins full. Let's do this. Miscellaneous supplies. There. But yeah, I have 2 bins of iron and 2 bins of copper. I'm honestly considering just starting to dump iron and copper. Because there's so frickin' much of it, I might just leave it in a bin on the shore. That's carbon fiber. Perfect. So this is now rubber. I wish you could make notes on the map of, like, what supplies are at what areas. Now, what I don't understand now is why... Oh, fabric should have space now. Why is my carbon fiber not going into a bin? Probably because I already have it stored elsewhere. All right. We're back by larger wind turbines. Sorry, I'm catching up a chat. Permanent infrastructures on islands. Yeah. Yeah, and that's what I've started doing too, Riv. That's what I started doing too. I do have the electric pistol, but I don't carry it with me. I have the electric rifle that I prefer to use. This thing's a beast. Like, you have to click individually to fire the separate bullets. However, you can charge it. And then it does this. Boom! That's excellent for leech farming as well. And I want to try it against a shark. Hey, welcome on in, Roy. Welcome in, welcome in. How are you doing? Connect this to the rifle, please. Very distracting, by the way, Miss Yuki. You are snoring so bad right now. Yeah, it's worth picking up. It's worth picking up, Riv. But yeah, my weapon loadout right now is I've usually got the bolt or the electric rifle equipped, and then I've got my bolt pistol equipped. And once I run out of juice in my backpack, I'll switch to the bolt rifle. I can make a sniper rifle now. I just haven't decided if that's a good idea yet or not. Oh my god, Yuki, you are snoring. Alright, so let's sort this by name. We do not need all of this copper. Go ahead and grab that. Deposit the carbon fiber. Can I deposit the polyurethane? I can. Grab that. But yeah, this is my little kit that I bring on shore every time I do something. Yeah, I'm just going to make a bin and leave the copper and the iron here. I'm tired of carrying it around. It is, Riff, but there's some sort of, I don't know if it's a glitch or just a workaround, but when you have stuff on a pallet, the game, for some reason, doesn't seem to care what the weight is, and I can swing the pallet around like it weighs nothing. And a lot of times, all I'm doing is I'm dragging the pallet onto the dock. Yeah, see what I mean? Like, the game doesn't always understand that things are supposed to be heavy. But that's okay. Because most of the time, all I do is I drag the pallet onto the shore and then just leave it there. Because it's a little bit quicker than going back to my boat every time. Come on, turn. Here we go. And what I don't understand is why everything fell off the pallet, because usually the stuff is glued. Yeah, I know. Well, I need to downsize the ammo. I'm carrying too much ammo currently. I was moving bins, I was moving some bins around yesterday while I was waiting for stuff to cook for dinner. Yeah, I know. Which, honestly, it's unfortunate, but the devs did do their homework for how much stuff weighs. Like, the devs, unfortunately, did do their homework on this stuff, and that is actually how much a rifle weighs. I mean, these are big machines. Let's see. I do not need 500 ammo. Split. 129 is a lot more reasonable. And we'll split this in half, because I go through that really fast. Well, and the reason I say that, Riv, is that this isn't a normal rifle. Like, you look at this thing, and it's... Yeah, that is not a normal rifle. This thing is shooting like tank rounds. Reminds me, actually, I can make a better sight for this, I think, now. Stupid game won't... Wait, you make my light? Hold on. No, you did not make my light. I told you to make a light, and you haven't made me a light. Please build me a light. I don't think you can actually build me the light. I think you're still stuck on something. I wonder if the sniper rifle weighs less. Doesn't tell me how much that sniper rifle is. I mean, we could make the sniper rifle. Let's see. Yeah, it's all just bits and bops I don't really need. Yeah, build me 2 of those. Maybe 3 of those? Sure, why not? Because that's better than a red dot sight. And how many electric grenades I have? I have 2. Go ahead and build me 5 more grenades, because grenades are useful. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so now we're going to sit here for a second and wait for it to build me stuff. I also discovered that you can... If you accidentally build too many modules, you can put the modules in the shredder, which is really nice. I do appreciate the fact that you can just chuck modules in the shredder. Oh boy. I do kind of wish this thing would function a little faster. Alright, let's see. How much does a sniper rifle weigh? 20 kilograms. Hey, no worries. Happy holidays and have a safe and wonderful one as well, Riv. You have a good holiday, my friend. Oh, okay. Hold on. Hold on. I might have found my new favorite weapon. Hold on. Crafts might have found her new favorite weapon. Yeah, I mean, it weighs the same as the rifle does. But I might decommission the rifle for the sniper, because this is sexy. I mean, that's the only problem, though. That's the only problem with the sniper rifle, is that it's single shot. That might be worth holding on to for specific scenarios. That sniper rifle might be very useful to hold on to for very specific scenarios. Yeah, I know. I think what they're doing is they're making weapons for, like, robots. But you're not wrong. The weapons in this game do seem rather heavy, and the only explanation I can think of is that it's because they're building these for robots that they're so heavy. I don't know. I am getting a little concerned, though, about the amount of crap that you were spitting out, Fabricator, but not actually spitting out the stuff that I want. Oh, hold on. There's my sight. Take that. Take that. Take that. Take that. Nope. That. Yeah, you just spit out a bunch of stuff, Fabricator, and you're not actually making the things I want you to make. Which means you're probably out of supplies again for something. Which means I probably need more freaking carbon fiber or, dang it, or something else. You can just all sit in the bin. I don't care. You'll eventually make something. Okay. First things first, we've got some new stuff. I would like to attach to the rifle. Oh, I can now shoot with precision. Oh dear. Crafty now has an optical sight on her weapons. This is not good. So much better than the laser dot sights. Yeah, no, put that, go ahead and put that on the pistol too, please. And then we're going to... Now, I don't know if I can put an optical sight on the electric pistol. You can. Welcome on in, Drawley. Welcome in, welcome in. I have become a force of nature. Yeah, no, 100%, 100% mad of all trades. Well, and that also, I think, is maybe a reason why the weapons in this game are so heavy, Argon. Is I don't know if, like, we're human-sized or different-sized. That is an interesting thought you just had, Crafts. So what happens if you reprocess... I think I just confused the daylights out of the shredder. Apparently you can put stuff back into the shredder that's already been shredded. I did not know you could do that. Interesting. Alright, drop. You can just sit over. Yeah, I just shoved iron back to be reprocessed in the shredder. I'm not sure how that works, but sure, game. Okay. I think we're done in here. Just giving myself a quick charge. And then we were going to run around the facility one more time to see if I can't find myself any more high-tech stuff. But I disconnected you. Venus, so hey, nothing wrong with that, Drawley. How are you doing today, my friend? And also, welcome on into Shen. How are you doing? Yeah, no, it works because yes. Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much.
Space!
And yes, we hopefully will be going to space at some point. Yeah, this is all metal scraps. So I am specifically at this point looking for tech. We're looking for tech scraps. And I think I'm pretty much done because I know I gutted everything up there. I'm pretty sure I checked back here, but we'll check again. I don't really need more plastic. I think the only thing left is actually to check outside at this point. I think the only thing I really had left to do here was checking outside. Because I know I gutted everything downstairs. Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much, Bunny Fist. Yeah, because that leads down the places I've already been. I've done everything up here. Now, I might start leaving one of my guns behind when I'm actually, like, exploring. Oh, shoot, I've got stuff in there. And I've got stuff in here. My God, Crafty. Ugh. Apparently I left stuff in this shredder, too. What is all in here? Oh, why? Why is there stuff in here? And how much of this am I just going to literally leave on the floor because I don't care anymore? And yes, Merry Chrysler, Happy Honda Days. Welcome on in, Shen. Welcome in. How are you doing today, my friend? All right. Let's look at this. We'll keep that. We're gonna grab the copper because, for the love of God, we don't need more copper. We don't need more iron. Plastic, rubber, memories. All right, everything else we can take with us. Like, I feel really, like, blasphemous doing this. Like, no joke. I feel very bad about doing this, but I just don't need it. I know I checked all down there. All right, you come with me. Come on. Do da da do. Do da da do 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 do. Yeah, you can just go down there. Good job. Okay. That takes care of that. That's metal, that's metal. Don't care, don't care. I'm not even going to dismantle those batteries because I have enough supplies. We're going to do a quick savey save. Oh, it's good to crash. Yeah. Kind of a low energy crafty day today though. Have I been through here? I have a low energy crafty day today though. I will freely admit this. But I've got the day off. Zero's got work today, so I figured I might as well strem. Yeah, there's nothing here. Figured I might as well strem. So we're not doing anything particularly exciting today. We're just dismantling this facility, and mostly I'm looking for tech scraps at this point. Alright, all that's been checked. We did a savey save, so uppies. I admit nothings. No. Just a nice chill vibe day for myself and for others who don't have a lot going on Christmas Eve. All of our shenanigans happened this afternoon, so I'm just kind of having a chill morning today. Kind of a chill morning. We don't need more plastic. We don't need that. We don't need that. And what a change from when I started playing this, which was where like I harvested everything. Now that we've got a good supply of stuff, I'm really being selective now. Really being selective on what we're harvesting. I guess in the long run, though, that's a good thing. You know, resist your gremlin urges, Crafty. Do not kick the chair into the ocean. You thought about it. Ooh, hello. What is this? What is this? Aha! And what do we have here? Take all these scrappies. Sorry, it played the scary music. Oh, okay. It just leads off out here. No! Okay, that's fine. Oh, that's less than fine. Ow, 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 ow. Stupid leeches. I was gonna say, we were fine, and then there were leeches. And welcome on in, Andara. Welcome in, welcome in. Worry, my friend. Enjoy the worky lurkies, and I will provide all of the chill vibes. Wow, brain, no. I will provide all of the chill vibes that you can stand. Tongue twisters are fun. Are they rust leeches? No, I think they're energy leeches, actually. It seems like they attack things that are, like, electric. Do I not actually have things on me? No, Crafty, you're wasting your time. You don't actually have those things. You have those things. You don't have anything else. There, have supplies. I swear to goodness, if this is all copper and iron, I'm going to leave it on the shore. Is this all just copper and iron? No, there's some other stuff in there too. Yeah, I do not need... I am seriously going to get in the habit of whatever doesn't fit in these bins. I'm just going to start leaving places. But no, I'm fairly sure they're not rust leeches. I think they're energy leeches of some sort. Because they seem to very quickly come after anything that has an electrical charge. Do not do that. Just find a nice spot to drop them. Because you can always come back here later if you need them. But it seems like iron and... One piece of copper just got yeeted. It seems like iron and copper are very easy to get a hold of. So I'm not particularly... Yeah, all that can go on the boat. I'm not particularly concerned about carrying that crap around. There. Figure it out, game. VOD. He brought the frames down to the second. Yeah, I know. Oh, I know. Which, admittedly, I will say, it's not that hard to bring the frame rate down on this game. It is, and this is me being completely honest, because this is a review game. The devs have a lot of work to do on optimizations. This game is very poorly optimized. Like, I've got a pretty decent PC, and I cannot run this at full graphics. Not even close. and Merry Christmas Eve to you as well, Orange Mamba. Welcome on in, my friend. Welcome in. Hold on. I should probably do a save before we go exploring up here. Dang it. Didn't want to have to go back down. I forgot to save, and you know the rule. Save early, save coffin. Alright, so let's pop in here. I can heal up my health, too, while I'm doing that. Just want to go explore the last dredges of this place. A lot of devs ignore opposition. Yeah. Well, the problem with this one is they ignored it to the tune of people with beefy graphic cards can barely run it. Like, I have a decent graphics card in this computer, and I still have to run this on potato graphics. And yes, I will stretch and hydrate. Definitely stretch and hydrate, Shen. And yeah, hello to anybody out there in Chatlandia that I miss saying hello to. I think I got everybody, but I'm a bit potato-brained. As the usual, for a kind of relaxing day kind of strem, I am potato-brained. Right, so that is the front of the... Tight. I don't know if these are going to work today, because my stream deck is acting funny. Should... Yippee! Yeah, I know, Shark. I'm going to try to kill you. Yeah, I thought there was a ledge down here. Maybe not. There's definitely something over there that I can go scope out. And I think I've pretty much done everything up top that I can do. Explore the top before you go down, Crafty. I doubt there's any tech scraps up here, but you never know. This is another thing that I've learned very, very, very quickly in this game is explore everything. Because they like hiding stuff. Boy, howdy, do they like hiding stuff in this. You will find stuff in the weirdest nooks and crannies. Oh, hello, door that I haven't even opened. And some giblets. Alright, so we got basketballs. I can steal these. Got trash and supplies. Ah, tech scraps. Hi. Dismantle me happily, Cog. Sewing, speaking into some shaving. Ooh, you know I'd love to see it, Drawley. You know I love to see it, because I live vicariously through you, because I am not good at the fur shaving. And for some reason, that just made me think of something that's probably TMI. It's made me think of something that is probably TMI, but I am so glad that it has now been over 2 weeks, and I can defuzzy myself. That has to be, and this is the weirdest thing to say, because you would think that it would be something completely different, but that has to be the absolute worst part about getting a new tattoo, is that you can't shave for like at least 2 weeks, and it drives me bonkers. And it's itchy. Probably TMI, but there you go, friends. Can you freeze them, Cog, or are they things that go weird when you freeze them? Alright, I think that... Yeah, we just made a full circuit of the top floor, so... That is everything. So, let's go check out this door we found. Share them, that goes. Yeah, well, that's fair. That's fair, Andara. Okay. Slightly concerned. Oh. This is just a shortcut down to the bay. Ooh, I was expecting it to be something fun. Yeah, yeah. Yeah. Hundo percent there, Melina. 100% there. But that's okay. We did the trial run of wearing jeans again yesterday, and that went well. I'm happy about that. I was getting some if he likes it or not. Probably gonna attach. Heck yeah. Why not, Cog? Why not? Ignoring the existence of razors. You know, it's... you know, it's one of those things of like... and here you're gonna get a little bit of philosophical crafty, is that the only reason is societal peer pressure. Like, I would be dead honest about that. The only reason is societal peer pressure for me. Because I could care less. It's more work than it's worth. Ooh, okay, so this is something. Oh, wait, no. This is the side entrance. Okay, I know where I'm at now. So this is how I got into the facility. That's right. Yeah. This is how I got into the facility earlier. I feel like I'm missing a ledge somewhere. Yeah, I've never been good at it, Cog. I've tried making a short crust pastry before, and I always mess it up somehow. Alright, I'm disappointed you can't take apart the basketball hoop. Okay, but I think that is... no, what's down there? Yeah, fair enough, Cog, fair enough. Now, there's something down here we haven't investigated. That was a handful of bowling balls, because why not? Alright, and more ooh, we'll take those. Oh, that is memoirs. Okay. That just... curiosity. I don't think this is going to lead anywhere except into the ocean. Yeah, this just leads into the water. Okay. Given all that to and decide up everything's... yeah. Yeah, there are still some concessions I make. Are there things floating in the water next to the platform? Probably. It's probably giblets. Probably giblets. Because there are... yeah, I don't see anything. Oh, over there. Let's go see what that is. No, there's definitely something floating over here. I just gotta be careful of sharks. Probably... ah, it's just a chest. Yeah, it's just a random chest. Nothing fun there. Yeah, there's often stuff floating in the water. Sometimes it's good, sometimes it's bad. Desi loves giblets. Oh, I bet. I bet. Da 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 da. And that is fair, Shen. I think I'm currently carrying 3 bowling balls. Yeah, I'm carrying 3 bowling balls. Which, explain to me this. Explain to me this. How does 3 bowling balls weigh less than my gun? Oof. That sucks, Andorra. I can see that being a thing, though, but that stinks. That is no fun. Yeah, actually, Cog, you would be the person to ask about this. Why does my bolt rifle weigh 20 kilograms. Yeah, maybe. It could be plastic bowling balls. But yeah, why does my rifle weigh 20 kilograms and my pistol weighs 10? We were speculating on why they weigh so much, and the only reason I can think of is that because they're built for a robot, they're heavier or bigger. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Like the ammo seems reasonable. The guns just seem really heavy. Wait a minute. Can I get into these? Wait. Those look like tunnels. Oh, crap. We got a whole bunch of stuff to explore. Yeah, it might be. But yeah, the only reason I can think of is that, like, maybe because I'm a robot, they weigh more? I don't know. They just seem awful heavy. Ooh. Ooh, this is fun. This is fun. It is time to vent. I will say this. I find it extremely concerning. Extremely concerning the amount of times we're finding sleeping bags hidden in areas that make it look like humanity was kind of like trying to sleep wherever it could. It's concerning to me. Don't need any of this stuff. None of this is tech. Alright, so I guess we're done here. Question is, how do I get out of here now? Because I know where I am, but how do I get out? Because I don't think... I get genuinely excited about silly things, let's be honest. Yeah, I thought so. And no. Ooh, what is up here? Is this just the way to get out? Or is there actually something up here? Are there exciting things up here, or is this a wild goose chase? Oh, we found another vent! Ooh, okay. There's another caretaker up here. I have no... Hey, at least I have my gun out. Excellent question, Cog. No, it isn't. I found another sanctuary bay. This is not the place I started out at. We actually found a second sanctuary bay. Yeah. Oh, it is extremely interesting, Cog. There is a quest associated with this bay where, without saying any spoilers, you are not the only caretaker. However, you're the only one who woke up. So take that as you will. I'm not going to say more because then we're getting into spoiler territory and I don't want to spoil things more than I already am for people that are watching. But yeah. It's definitely interesting. I am digging the storyline of the game and what they're trying to, like, establish here. Okay, I cannot get out there. That is a very bad idea. Oh, we did it anyway. Ow. Didn't mean to actually fall. Yeah, excited for Caretaker death matches. Not today, Cog. Not today. All right, we're healed up. Plug ourselves in here. And I'm being very sus, Shen. You're not wrong. Yeah. Well, and I mean, the world is flooded, Melina, which makes me wonder what the humans did. Makes me very curious what the humans did. All right, so we are juiced. The juice is good. Come here. Come on, Cable. Come here. All right, we'll do a savey save. That's not a bad idea, actually. I'm gonna go dump what's in my inventory really fast. Because there's no reason to carry around a boatload of crap with me. Oh, okay, nope, I didn't. I have been told, I don't know if this is a spoiler, but I have been told to hold on to money. Ooh, I got a fire grenade. That's fun. I've been told to hold on to the money you find because you'll use it later instead of trashing it. Also, I have a sniper rifle now. Save that fire grenade for later. Gonna go deposit the biologicals. And back up to the roof. There is more exploring to do. Talking about humans, this is really bad because human nature. Yeah. But I mean, the goal of the caretakers is to bring back humanity and, like, send it into space. And we did find the facility where we're supposed to grow humans, so there's that. You know, this is probably a really bad idea. But part of me is very curious to see what happens. Absolutely nothing. I had to try it once. I've been dying to do that. I had to try it once. But yeah, you gotta give me some credit, Cog. At least I'm going into the tunnels with my gun out. I have learned a little bit about not getting myself expired. And I do try to slice the pie when going around corners. All those times of watching you and Zero playing things like The Division and stuff like that, I have learned a little bit. Did I get a what? Oh, well, that's boring. That just comes out there. Hi, Yuki. After the Explorer, the Game Killer. Does the scope change magnification? Does it? No, it doesn't. It does not. I can just do that. It doesn't change magnification. It just zooms in. Yeah. Yeah, it just says optical sight. I shredded it. I figured the optical sight was better. I figured the optical sight was better than the red dot. What do you think? Am I wrong? This is also a different gun than you saw me with last time, Cog. But yeah, I switched out the red dot for the optics. Because I figured optics would be a little bit better for, like, long-range shooting. You know, I am vastly concerned that I have not come across any goo or anything like that of recent. Oh, this just leads outside. That's unfortunate because it's night, and I don't particularly want to go swimming at night. This one might be a better idea for these types, but that's fair. I do have the pistol. I do, in fact, have the pistol. So, unfortunately, it looks like these vents... Oh, I always carry the pistol. And the pistol also has an optic sight on it. I put optics on everything. Why? I don't know, but I decided I needed optics on everything. Give me juice. Alright, two more crawl spaces to go through and then we'll be done. And so the day we hopefully get to a point where I can sew the head together. I hope so. I hope so, Drawley. I don't know. Because I'm a robot. But yeah, that's my gun. That's my gun. Kind of large and in charge. The game calls it a pistol. Yeah, that's my bolt pistol. That is the bolt pistol. Da 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 dum da 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 dum do 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 do. I'm still concerned about the lack of things in these crawl spaces. I kind of expected there to be like the pink goo or something. Because they love putting the pink goo in these. Yeah. Honestly, I think the weapons in this weigh so much because they're size for a robot. Interesting. Welcome on in, Blizzard. Kitsune, welcome in, welcome in. How are you doing today? Oh, hello. Yes, happy holidays to you as well, my friend. What is this? Ultra Tech Scrap. Ooh. I just pick that up? I can. Oh, well, I guess we're going in the drink, which doesn't make me happy. Yeah, I was afraid of that. Stupid leeches. Ladder, 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 ladder. Let me up. Yeah, going in the water at night is a very bad idea. Alright, well, Cog, when I get back to a place... Oh, I know where I'm at. When I get back to a place where I can fabricate something, we'll look at the different options. Because I think it's a red dot or, like, a radical that I can get for the pistol. Because the pistol had the red dot on, and I replaced it with the optical. Yeah, well, that's fair. That is fair. I'm falling asleep. Yeah, probably, Shen. You probably should head out. But you have an excellent holiday, my friend. Get some good rest. And I will see you on Friday, hopefully. And if I don't see you Friday, hopefully you have an excellent weekend. I'll switch to carrying 2 rifles. I don't think you can. Like, hold on a second. I don't think you can. Yeah, it won't let me add it to... See, this is kind of dumb. This is kind of a dumb thing, Cog. You can only equip 1 rifle at a time. Like, you have a slot for a rifle, a pistol, grenades, and batteries. Yeah. And I kind of wish that it would just give me 2. I really wish it would give me 2 rifle slots because I prefer using the rifles. Alright, I can't make a red dot site up here. I don't have the supply, so I'll have to grab it when we go downstairs again. You're doing fine on inventory. Alright, so I think we're almost done. We got one door left, and then we can get off this rock. And we'll have to figure out where we're gonna go. So the question is, do we go to another nav beacon to discover more places that we can roam about? Or, oh, cool. Or should we actually, like, go do storyline? Because we've got 2 quests to do. We've got Seeds of the Future and Echoes of the Grave. Oh, speaking of goo. Speaking of pink goo. This might be a bad idea, but oh god, you just threw 3 of them. I can't get out of here. Oh, crap. Oh. Oh. I just... Uh, I have no excuses. I flailed. I flailed, chat. Unfortunately, we just lost, unfortunately, a bit of progress there. But I can make my red dot site now. Oh, Crafty McCraftsters. Why? Yeah, that's what I did. That's what I did, Cog, but this is the last save I had. Alright, well, anyway, for close quarters, my friend. For close quarters, I've got a red dot, I've got a laser sight, or an optical. What would you suggest for the pistol? Because it's got the optical on it right now. Red dot? Oh, there's a grenade in there. Oh god, where did it go? In here somewhere. Give me everything. Okay, let's see. Inventory. And then we'll put this on. And I'm not going to destroy that optical. You're going to deposit that. That might be useful. Let's see. Tracer rounds, rifle slam, split, because I accidentally deposited all of my ammo. Split, grab that. And, okay, that's good. And we'll hold on to the, can't believe I blew myself up. We'll hold on to the other stuff. Alright, no other memories. Drop this stuff in the recycler. Come on. Come on. I'm disappointed that I blew myself up like that. Because of course I did. Of course I decided to blow myself up. Because I am a potot. Don't need this either. But yeah, now I've got that. Prepare a few in close quarters. Yeah, I think I actually had the laser sight on this before. I think I actually had the laser sight instead of the red dot. Which I think this is backwards, actually. Because that doesn't feel like a red dot site, because shouldn't it be putting a red dot on stuff? I don't know. Yeah, well, that's fair. That is fair, Cog. Which is why I'm like... I don't know. Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, I think I had the laser sight on the pistol earlier. So at least I could see where I was aiming with it without having to zoom. Alright. There is no safe spot up here, Crafts. So don't be dumb and get yourself killed. Oh my goodness gracious. Alright, so we're back to door number 2. Boo. Well, at least we know... Hold on. Let's do door number 5 first, since we know that door number 5 is the danger door. Let's reverse the order here. 5 is the danger door, so let's do the danger door first. And if I accidentally blow myself up again, we're not going to lose too much progress. Yeah, well, that's fair. Alright, now if I remember correctly, the blob was down here, so... Boop. Oh, that did absolutely nothing. No, actually, I think that did clear out some of the blob. I think that actually did clear out some of the blob. So that was worth tossing a grenade down there. Maybe I just start tossing grenades down holes just on principle. Speaking of... Grenade. Have fun. Oh god. Please explode, please explode. Yeah! I managed to do it without getting myself killed this time. Are you the Marine Corps? What do you mean, Cog? What do you mean? Oh, I know where I'm at. Cool. Well, that's handy. It drops me right by the save point. That's very handy. Yeah. Cool. Alright, so we're going to go on the boat real quick to save my game. Drop off the crap and charge myself. Doctor for clear ability starts with throw. That's fair. I mean, it's... In this particular game, it's not a bad idea, Cog. It's really not a bad idea to just kind of expect that something's going to try to kill me and explode it. So, yeah. Well, at least flashbangs don't do more than retinal damage. As I say statements that I really don't agree with. I have so much biological crap that I'm holding on to. Yeah, that's true. They do hearing damage, and they burn your retinas, too. Yeah, true. That is true. I guess that's why they're called less lethal. I really don't like that phrase. No. That's a save point, Craft. Go save so you don't do something dumb. We're going to do a real save this time. Yes. All right. Third verse, I think we're on. Same as the first. Yeah, I know. Yeah, that's why I said less lethal, Cog, because they're still lethal, just not immediately. All right, well, let's go clear these other doors really fast, and then we'll get off this rock. So what do you think, chat? Should we, like, go do quests? Or should we go unlock another nav beacon? Yeah, I know. Oh, I know, Cog. I do hope that somebody clipped me, destroying myself with a grenade by accidentally flailing and jumping, or launching 3 of them. That was pure crafty right there. That was a pure crafty panic moment of, yeah, let's just throw 3 grenades all at once. And that's anything is my friends think of doing small campus arts for friends. Why not? Why not, Drawley? They will appreciate them, I am sure. Really don't care about that. I just want the tech scraps. Oh, stupid leeches. Don't think this is going to work, but it might. Yeah, totally did not work. So unfortunately, we're kind of stuck up here until daylight, because I don't want to mess around with going into the water at night. Yeah, whatever. There's a ladder right around the corner. You'll be fine. If you get a little leech nommed on, you'll be fine. They are tracking me. Mm-hmm. That's what I did, Cog. Do 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 do. There's my ladder. Yeah, it really didn't do that much damage. I mean, I'm pretty... That reminds me, actually. I'm pretty beefy at this point. Okay, I've got 20 points. We're gonna dump 5 in here. I keep forgetting to spend my skill points, which is kind of sad. I would like to get this up to... There. Yeah, no thank you. Tarkov is unfortunately one of those games that I will probably never play. Don't own it and have really no interest in it. Hey, that's just funny, Cog. That's just funny. No, God, no, it is not my kind of game at all. 100% it is not my kind of game. And that's okay. I don't always have to play on controller, Cog. I'm playing this game on keyboard and mouse. Always harping on me because I like my controllers. Yeah, I'm playing this one on keyboard and mouse, so yeah. Oh, yeah. It happens. Got that itchy trigger finger and all that. Alright, so that is that. But once we clear all of these crawl spaces again, we'll get off this rock. The real question is, and I'm genuinely curious what you all want to see, because it's all stuff I have to do anyway. Do we want to try for another nav beacon, or should we try for one of the quests? No, put your cord away. 'Cause I'm waffling between doing a quest or going to another nav beacon. Hey, welcome on in, Erdenshire. Welcome in, welcome in. How are you doing? Because the unfortunate thing is I can't do both. If we... Please stop that. if we go for a nav beacon or the quest, that's gonna be it. I thought there was another... We haven't explored underneath this facility yet either. That's one more place we gotta go before we're done. I thought there was a ledge, but I guess maybe we explored that already. That must have been before I started going into the vents. I'm tired. Yeah, I know that feeling. No, I am doing well today, Erdenshire. I got all of my stuff that I need to get done yesterday for the most part. I've got a little bit of last-minute cleaning and such to get done today. But we're pretty much ready for the holidays, which is nice. Alright, I'm going to go dump all of my crap onto the boat, and then we're going to go explore under the facility, and I think we're done. I think we are actually done, finally. Yeah, well, I'm probably going to hit double caffeine today. I'm thinking after my shower, I might make myself some mate milk tea or something like that to sippies on. Oh, nice, nice, Octa. And Water Park Simulator, that is a game I have never tried. And hey, welcome on... Nice. Nice, Daichi. But yeah, welcome on in, Daichi and Raiders. Welcome on in, welcome on in. See if my shout-out's gonna work today. Oh, it is. Cool. But yeah, welcome on in, Daichi. I would ask what you were up to today, but it sounds like you were farming some stuff in 14. How did that go, my friend? Did you win? I am guessing by the message you did not win. But yeah, how is it going, my friend? How is it going? And also, welcome on into Roxy Roo and Darth Killer. Welcome in, welcome in. How are you two doing? But yeah, welcome on in, and thank you for that raid, Daichi. For those coming in on the raid, hello! Do a quick yippee, because those are always fun. Yeah, for those coming in on the raid, my friend. Yippee! Here we go. Welcome on in to the Adventure Network. I am Crafty Fox, host here. We do a variety of things. Usually it is chill gaming with some crafting on Thursdays. And today, we are just kind of vibing in a very interesting game called The Last Caretaker. Basic premise of this game is that you are a robot and you have to, for lack of better words, you have to regrow humanity through this thing called the Lazarus Project. They don't explain a lot of what's going on. Like, this is very much a show, not tell kind of game, where they're pretty much just kind of, they throw you into a world and say, have fun. They very much throw you into a world and say, have fun. And right now, I am just finishing up exploring this facility that I'm in. The last thing I gotta do before I run away is we're gonna check what's under the facility. Because I have been told that this game loves hiding stuff underwater. Yeah, that also did happen earlier today. That did happen earlier today. I panicked, and I threw 3 grenades and blew myself up. It was exciting and very funny. Yeah, I would say it is a less story-rich game than I usually play. Usually I'm playing games that are extremely heavy in story. This one's definitely less story. But that's not exactly a bad thing, because the story in it is fascinating. Come on, there's giblets in the water. I want my giblets. Give me them giblets. No, it's a very interesting game. Very, very, very interesting. I wonder if I can actually get under this thing. I don't think I can. We're kind of just doing the perimeter, and then I'm going to go under it, if I can. I don't know if I have enough. Or without tight. Well, yeah, exactly. Exactly, Darth Killer. And the biggest thing I'm noticing about this game with the easy story is that it's definitely allowing you to kind of extrapolate what's going on. Like, I have a feeling after, and again, I'm being vague here because I don't want to give spoilers. I have a feeling I know what's going on after I did this facility. There is a quest here. And the way that it was phrased, it makes me think of a certain thing is going on. Really? Because yeah, I would like to taser one of the sharks. I would very much like to taser a shark. Because there are bioorganic sharks in this game, which are very interesting, because I'm not sure why there's bioorganic sharks. Gotcha, Octa. That's even funnier, actually. Alright, so I don't think there's anything around the perimeter of this. Kind of, Cog. The sharks in this game are actually pretty terrifying. And I have been shown that it takes upwards of 100 rounds. It takes upwards of 100 rounds to take one down. And what is up? Alexis Hellspawn. I think I missed a message in there. Sounds painful. It is painful. Alright, so if that's that, let's see if we can get under this thing. I don't know if I have enough pressure resistance to do this. I do not. Alright, so we're not going under. Because that's going to slowly kill me. Alright, so we're done. Let's get out of here. I do not have enough pressure resistance to do this. So, we're going to get out of here. Cannot swim under the sanctuary, but that's okay. Oh, buddy. So the next question is, where are we going to go? What do we want to go explore next? Camera is lurched in the deep end of the ocean. Yeah, I don't want to know what's in this game. Like, I know what's in Subnautica, and that's enough of a scary thing for me. I know what's in Subnautica, so that's enough for me. Oakley dokley. So, now we need to go do a little bit of maintenance on the boat. I'm gonna grab all of this stuff and get rid of this. Actually, biscuits. I shouldn't have gotten rid of that. I should have done something different. So I am actually going to rebuild that because I am a potato. Because I realized what I should have done is I should have just put this on the rack with the other ones. And you are snoring, Yuki. You do, Darth Killer. And I will freely admit that Subnautica... Really? I'm gonna have to grab that, Octa. There have been some good free Epic games this year. What I was gonna say about Subnautica is that, one, I very much enjoyed Subnautica a lot more than the Subnautica, whatever the ice one is. I forget the name of it. It's not Subnautica 2. That's a different game. I very much enjoyed Subnautica. The second one was okay, but it didn't seem as... It wasn't as good as the first one, not by a long shot. And I will say that the scary stuff in Subnautica loses a lot of the scare after you've played it for a while. Like, I very much kind of got over the scary aspect of Subnautica, and the scary stuff just started getting annoying. Or at the very least, passé. Okay, and then we got some bits and bobs out here that we'll just toss in this bin. And interestingly enough, we have too much plastic now? Really? No, we are full up on plastic. Okay. Yeah, I have those two already. I already have Fallout 1 and 2. I have the whole Fallout collection, actually, at least with the older games. I think I've got Fallout 1 through 4 already. Maybe a little anticlimactic, it sounds, Octa. Wow, okay. So we have maxed out our storage here. And it's plastic. Surprisingly, we have maxed out on plastic. Interesting. Alright, well, I guess we'll just leave this on the shore in the pile of goodies. Yeah. I think we have all of them. I legit think we have all of them. Oh, sorry. I hate leaving stuff on the shore, but we're kind of done. I mean, I might go back and grab some of that stuff because we are going to be doing a little bit of maintenance, but I don't think we will. I think I'm just going to leave it there. All right, so I've got a wee bit of maintenance to do here. Thank you. Because we are going to do some reorganizing up here. Oh, big stretch. But I'll have to grab Callisto Protocol, because I know we don't have that one. Oh, buddy. All right. Time to dismantle the entire power grid. Get this till the sort out optimization. Well, yeah. No, that's totally fair, Melina. And this is an early access game as well. And I fully respect anybody who waits until games come out as full releases. Because early access can be a bit dicey. I will be the first to admit that. Early access can definitely be a bit dicey. I mean, I am enjoying the daylights out of this, but there is still a lot of work that the dev needs to do on it. I will be the first to admit that. So what we're doing right now, Chad, is we are upgrading all of our... we're going to upgrade all of our solar panels and the wind panels. And I'm honestly debating if I even want to do solar up here. I might just do wind and then do solar down on the deck. Yeah. Although, I'll be honest, I don't think VR chat will ever get out of early access. I don't know if VR chat will ever get out of early access. Because by the time it's out of early access, they'll probably have moved on to VR chat 2 or something. But yeah, what do you think, chat? Do you think we should just put wind turbines up here and put solar on the deck? Like, I really feel like that might be the wisest decision. Instead of trying to mix and match, maybe we'll just put all wind turbines up on top of the cabin. And then if we need more power, I can put solar down on the deck. Because I like having two kinds of power, but I don't know if that's really a necessity. Okie dokie. So now we need to start putting in the solar panels. Not solars, the wind turbines. Have I not unlocked the top tier of these? Hold on. Yeah, well, that's fair. That's fair, Cog. Typhoons. Yes, please unlock those. I think that's the top tier that I can get for this. Because, yeah, all this other stuff is things I don't need to worry about right now. Where are the solar panels? Because I know there's... Okay, have I already unlocked the solar panel top tier? I think I have. Yeah, I think I did. Alright, so we got the top tier solar panels and the top tier wind turbines. So, let us throw some wind turbines up here. This is where we start playing Let's Game It Out. Where is the panel? There's the panel. These are big. Yeah, that's what I was afraid of. Apparently, I don't have all the stuff to build these. Boo. So let's go back down here. Add parts to queue. Here's the fun part. I don't know if I can actually even build this stuff. We'll see. I'm small woodland creature. Why not pet? Because everybody deserves pets, whether they are small woodland creatures or not. Everybody deserves pets. All right, let's go ahead and build 2 more of these. 2 and 3. Yeah, I know I'm running out of power. That's fine. I can give myself power in moments. Hush, game. I know. Hold on. There. Now I have power. Shut up and stop yelling at me that I don't have power. There. The nice thing is I can just pull power from the facility while I'm redoing this. I was kind of worried that this would happen. And I would love to just have my fabricator downstairs do this. Very much love to have the fabricator downstairs do this, but I have a feeling that... Uh-oh. Uh-oh. What do I need for that alloy mesh? You're stuck on advanced alloy mesh. What do I need for that? Advanced alloy mesh. I need titanium. You gotta be kidding me. We're out of titanium? Oh no. You're not wrong. You're not wrong, Octa. Are we seriously out of titanium again? I swear to goodness, game, I am always running out of titanium. Alright, well, let's fire this puppy up. And let's hope there's some titanium scraps in here. Alright, I am gonna duck out here, though, so you guys don't have to listen, excuse me, you folks don't have to listen to the grinding. I'm gonna take a very fast washroom break. And I will be right back. Hopefully by the time we're back, we'll have all the pieces we need to build that turbine. All right, give me a moment. Oh no. Do we not still have enough titanium? Oh, come on. Really? Oh, no. Where do I get more titanium? Okay. All right. Well, that's a biscuit's problem. All right. Well, all right. Then what we're going to do... All right. Now what we're going to do is we're going to switch this up. I am going to... Ah, biscuits. I was really hoping that I had enough titanium to pull this off. Yes, I would like to clear the queue. So, what we need to do now is I am going to switch this up a bit. You are going to go 1, 2, 3. Alright, so then what we're going to do... This is ridiculous. Alright, so what we're going to do... What we're going to do, my friends, is we are going to build a couple of these on the deck. I don't want to do this, but there's a madness to my method here. We're going to build a couple of these on the deck. And then we're going to charge them. So I have enough electricity to get to the next area without running all of my diesel out. So I think 3 medium batteries should be enough. I think 3 medium batteries should be plenty to get us to where we need to go. Alright, I need 1 battery cell. I can do this. Build 1 battery cell. I just have to find the battery cell. Alloy frame, solar cells, storage cylinder, conduit wiring, yada, yada, yada. Okay, so build 1. I definitely have the stuff to do that. Come on. Perfect. Now we're going to have a convoluted wiring mess here, but I don't care. No. Go to that one. No. Go to that one. There we go. Alright, so once that's built, we're going to suck all the power from the facility. And we're going to go hunt some titanium, which means we just need to go to a different facility. I mean, it's kind of unfortunate that we ran out of... titanium before I could build more wind turbines. But we'll just deal with the ones that are already on the boat and we should be fine. Should being the key word here. We're just going to wait until that 3rd medium battery fills up. And then we're going to cast off. Perfect. Oakley dokley. No. Go ahead and hook that up to me. I would like full power, please. Right, I am connected. Connect that up to my power cell. Power cell is also full. Perfect. Alright, give me that. We'll connect it to the rifle. Just make sure that my rifle is full. Rifle is full. Oh, buddy. Alright. We're gonna steal this cable back. Crafties or Merry Christmas and thanks for... Oh, heck yeah, Melina. I've said it before and I will say it again. Chat, you have no idea how much you're just... You have no idea the impact you've made on my life, Zero Wolf's life, and each other's lives. Like, in all seriousness. And everyone talks about being, like, grateful and stuff like that. And I am truly grateful for the community that we have here. It actually makes me think of, Sorry, I'm laughing. It actually makes me think of, I don't want to see that. Remove task. It makes me think of something, another content creator that I enjoy watching and being a part of their community. I don't do the Twitch thing for monetary. Like, at all. I don't do this as a monetary thing. I do this as a fun hobby. But I also do it to create a community where everybody feels safe. And it makes me so happy and so proud every day to see you all show up out there in Chatlandia and knowing that we have built a community here where everybody feels good and safe and secure. And that makes me so happy. It makes me so stinking happy. Unbelievably happy. All right, so I'm thinking right now. I am thinking that I actually want to go not there. I want to go here. So, what do you think, chat? If this says crates, crates means supplies, I would think. So, I will let chat decide my fate here. We'll let chat decide my fate. We can go to another sanctuary dock, which might have more caretakers, which means more titanium. Or we can go check out this unknown spot, because storage crates makes me think that this is going to have a lot of supplies. Now, whether it's supplies we want, I don't know. But we've got a bunch of options. We're not going to go to the Lazarus facility today. But I mean, we can go to another sanctuary dock, which is where we were just at. We just cleared one of these. So I'm more inclined, not the nav beacon, I'm more inclined to go this direction and check out these two facilities. Because this makes me think that it's a broken city or like a, like maybe broken buildings. And this really makes me feel like it's a storage facility. So I kind of want to go to one of these. So decision has been made. We're heading to one of those. Vice President opening session where I felt kind of embarrassed to do anything. Aww. I'm sorry you felt embarrassed, Chris, but I am sure that your family meant well. Oh, you kind of need to take off your mooring ropes there, Crafts. I'm a little scared to do this. I don't have a lot of power on the boat right now. Wait, you can... I was going to say, you cannot connect the mooring rope to yourself. That's kind of silly. Now, hopefully you got some fun stuff in the impromptu opening session there, Chris. A lot of brain farts right now. I'm actually very curious to see how fast the boat now is without using the diesel. Why? Why aren't we moving? The anchor's Yeah, no, the anchor's up. Why aren't we moving? Oh, no, we are moving. It's just stupidly slow. We are moving. It's just stupid slow. Right. Turn the diesel on. No, you are very slowly moving, Crafts. I know, and that red turbine of shame up there. The red turbine of shame. As I have not finished building that yet. Just because I can, I will hit the foghorn. Alright, let's get out of here. Full ahead now. Drop the anchor, because that'll stop us moving backwards. We just need full ahead. It'll take us a minute to get up to full speed, unfortunately. Because I decided that I don't want to use a diesel. Yeah, it is all ahead slow. I mean, I'm not using the diesel power right now because I want to see how fast this actually is. Because I did put in... a whole bunch of engine boosters. Like, straight up. All of these are... Yeah. Super booster, super booster, super booster, super booster, super booster. So we should be going pretty decent with just electric power. I mean, it should be fairly decent with the electric power that I have. It's just one of those things of I know it's going to take a second probably to get up to it. I don't know. Give me that. Go ahead and... Yeah, and do not equalize, please. There we go. Alright, so, I mean, we're up to 27 kilometers an hour. That's not too shabby, actually. 27 kilometers an hour is not terrible. The question is, though, if I turn on the diesel, how fast can we go? Because now we've got diesel and electric. So diesel and electric will get us... Look at how quick we're going now. So diesel and electric will get us up to about 45 kilometers an hour? And slowly gaining. So not bad, actually. I mean... I would rather not use the diesel because diesel is a finite resource where electric is infinite. But doing a little bit of diesel just to get us going, not too shabby. Not too shabby. And I mean, this is only 3 kilometers away, so we'll get there fairly quickly. I'm kind of curious what that is over there, though. Have we explored that? Yeah, that's the fueling outpost. Okay. So we've definitely been over to that. That's that fuel outpost that we were looking at last session. That was the fueling outpost we saw last time. And that's the nav beacon. So there we go. So it looks like this electric engine tops out at about 26 kilometers an hour. Oh, hold on. Hold on. I want to see something. Oi. Hi, buddy. Hi. Alright, so electric gun does not work underwater. Noted. Oi! Shark! Come here, buddy. Yes, come on. Chase me. A little scared right now. Hey, where'd he go? Shark. Sharky poo. Yes! Hi. Hi, buddy. Yeah, come on. Come on, buddy. I'm picking a fight with you because I have a feeling that you have titanium. Come on, bud. Where'd you go? Where'd you go, buddy? Come on, Bruce. Where are you? You hanging around back there? Oh, how cute. Problem is, I don't know where his hitbox is. Oi! Stop attacking my boat, please. Oh, I have made it so angry. Oh god, I'm in the water. This is not good. I have angered the shark. Alright, so electric gun is not doing much to shark. So let's take out the big gun. God, these things are tough. I mean, I'm definitely hitting it. Like, 100%, we are hitting the shark. Because I've been warned, these things are ridiculously hard to kill. But the goodies are worth it. And I mean, it's just bullets at this point. Yes! We got him! I think we got him! Look at all of the goodies! Oh my goodness, we got him! That took a stupid amount of bullets. Oh, goodness gracious. We got him, though. Make sure to loot the water around him. Am I missing anything else? Did we get everything? Yes, that might have actually given us enough titanium, too. Sweet. Okay, awesome. Let's see what that gets us. That hopefully will get us enough titanium to build that, that thing up top. Cool. Alright, well that was exciting. So definitely worth taking down the shark. It took a little bit. But we did get him down. I think what I'll do next time is I'll hook up my... I think I'll hook up the energy gun. And instead of using bullets, we'll try to take him down with just electricity. Because if the gun is hooked up to a power source, it has basically infinite ammo. When your bolt gun, the electric rifle, is hooked up, it's basically infinite ammo. Which is all kinds of useful. Alright, let's go ahead and hook this up to the rifle. Get my rifle charged. How's my power doing? Okay, we're doing good, and the boat's only down to 90%. I can fix that momentarily. I think the rifle is equalizing, but whatever. But yeah, next time we'll just leave the rifle hooked up and see what we can do about just doing it with electric. So if you see another shark, if we see another shark, that's a supply buoy. I really don't want to get off the boat just for a supply buoy. Let's go ahead and repair the boat. Yes, I will defeat you with the power of friendship and this gun that I found. True that, my friend. True that. So I am mildly disappointed that that apparently did not give us titanium. I'm not sure what it gave us. It gave us something, but it did not give us what I was hoping it would. Yeah, that can come off now. We are fully powered. Boo. How is my power reserve doing? I do like the fact that you can kind of set the boat and forget it. Oh, we are barely pulling power. Perfect. Well, that answers the question. I am producing way more power than I actually need to be producing, which is fantastic. We got 2 kilometers to go, so I'm going to pop down here. Make sure that everything is shipshape up here as well. It only takes a couple of seconds to make sure. Shark! Should we shoot another shark, chat? Oh no, he's too far away, I think, now. Ooh. That's alright. We'll get the next one. We will get the next shark. It does feel like they're kind of worth farming. It does feel that they are worth farming. Also, we're going to come up on that supply depot first, so I guess we'll go to the supply depot. That's the... I think that's the Exodus. Or me trying to orientate myself. What is that I'm looking at? Oh no, it is the space station. That's totally the Exodus space station over there. Alright. Is that a landmine? What is that? Oh, that is 100% a landmine. We're not going to go mess with that. Yeah, we are not going to go mess with a landmine. Thank you very much. That is a recipe for disaster. So, I guess we're going to go check out this supply area first. I very slowly get over there because I want to use electric power and not diesel. I don't know why I'm being so frugal with my diesel. I guess I'm genuinely worried about, like, not having enough of it. Oh, shark! Shark! Yes! Shark! Alright. Hey, Sharky. Look at me. Hi, buddy. Alright, so let's grab this, hook this up to the rifle, and now we have infinite ammo. Shoot you in your little snoot. Hi, buddy. Please stop attacking the boat. It's rude. Holy crap! Okay! Noted! Holy crap! Okay, using the electric rifle on the shark, it just melts them. Did you see that? He melted! Oh, that was worth it. That was very much worth it. Okay. Note to self, sharks melt when you use the electric rifle. Boy howdy, they just liquefy. The only unfortunate part is that it doesn't actually gather all the scrap. Like, you get a whole bunch of scrap and then it dumps a whole bunch of stuff on the ground, too. Yeah, using the rifle, the electric rifle on the sharks, definitely the best decision. Definitely the best decision there, using the electric rifle on the shark, because it just melted. Now, I am curious, what are you going to give me? Neutronium, plastinium, iron, copper, glass, plastic, copper, carbon fiber. Okay, so he does give me titanium. There is possible titanium coming off of these guys. Ooh, you're making stuff. Sweet. The nice thing is, too, making these turbines is sucking a lot of resources. So, note to self, hunting the sharks is actually worth it. Hunting sharks is actually worth it. They drop a lot of good stuff. Oh, I see a grenade in there. Go ahead and grab that. Wonder if my turbine has been built. Alright, let's go see. Did you finish building my turbine yet? Really see. I'll see once I get up here. Sweet. Alright, so we got one turbine now. Awesome. Alright, well, let's get this puppy going again. And then, unfortunately, I am going to leave you again for a second, chat, because coffee. But I want to get the boat going. Alright, it's going. Alright, so another quick break, chat, while we're sailing to the supply depot. Get up, stretch, drink, snacks, all that fun stuff, and I'll be right back. Okay. I was a little worried when I came back. Ooh, habitat node. I was a little worried when I came back and saw the screen was black, and then I realized it's just nighttime. Sad thing is I probably passed like 6 sharks when I had to go take that break. Alright, so now the fun part is I can't see diddly. I can't see diddly, so we're gonna drop the anchor until morning. I do not want to mess around with this when I can't see. Do not want to mess around with that when I cannot see. So, let's pop up here. Ooh, that's interesting. That very much looks like a landmine. I don't know what that is. It looks like a landmine, but I don't think it is. Interesting. Well, let's get another one of these turbines put down. I do honestly think, though, that I am probably just going to stick the wind turbines up here. Come on. Go ahead and hook you up right there for now. Fun times. Alright, so once I can see, we'll dock. And then we'll find out what this habitat node is. I'm a little curious to see what we're going to find here. And I'd very much like to know what that is. Because I can't tell if that looks like a landmine. That very much looks like a landmine. So does that. Which I realized, too, that when I took a washroom break, I kind of left myself open to getting annihilated by landmines. Taking a washroom break while letting the boat drive itself was probably not the wisest decision. But is okay. Come on, daylight. I would like you to be daylight so I can dock my boat. I would like to dock so we can go exploring. I also wish you would stop adding that to my tasks. I don't care. Do a quick save. Plenty of diesel. I think that's enough light for me to see what I'm doing. So let's get this puppy docked. Oh yeah, that is not enough light to actually see. So why does it look like this? I did not tell you to take the anchor up, game. Come on, daylight. Daylight, I would like to have you so I can see what I'm doing. I haven't emptied this in a while. I keep forgetting that I have this net. Which I've gotten the impression that the whole purpose of the net is to make sure that you don't accidentally soft lock yourself and run out of supplies. I always forget to empty it, though. Alright, drop off those. We'll grab all this stuff. Do-da-do-do-do. Do-da-do-do. Alright, what do we got? Bet y'all are getting tired of the sound of chests opening and closing. You know what's funny? This aspect of the game very much reminds me of playing Minecraft. This part very much reminds me of playing Minecraft. You know what? That's not a bad idea. We're going to stand over here. And we're just going to do one of these. Drop, 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 drop. Ooh, titanium. Don't drop that. That can go into the assorted metals. You know, sometimes I don't understand why the game doesn't stack stuff either. Okay. You know, I just had a thought, too. Hold on a second. Can I do a thing? Hold on. I just had a thought. Can I do a thing? Because I always have trouble seeing at night. Why don't I... Can I just do this? So I can have, like, lights on the end of my boat, maybe? That would be cool. Where's the lights? There we go. Can I just, like, put one of these up here? Like, this will look absolutely ridiculous, but... I just, like, put one of those there. And then that can, like, show me where to dock and stuff. That might be fun. Alright, lights, 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 lights. Add missing parts to queue. This is ridiculous. Funny thing is, I think I actually have enough stuff to do this. Hang tight. We're doing stuff. I don't have any enhancers. Sweet, I can do this. Well, this will make it a lot easier to dock at night. This will make it a heck of a lot easier to dock at night. I'll actually be able to, like, see where I'm going. Hopefully I didn't install this backwards, though. I didn't. Give me that. There. It's not perfect. Not perfect, but that'll definitely help me docking at night. Cool. Yay, I did a thing. I did a thing. I did a thing. And that thing was making a light. Okie doke. So... Oh, there's storm rolling in. Alright, so I'm looking for mooring points. And I don't know if there's any mooring points on this thing. I'm also concerned what that green goo is. Are there even ladders here? Chat, I don't even see ladders on this thing. There's got to be a spot to, like, dock and grab stuff, though. Need to deal with the sea mines? Why? I can just drive around them. I do not feel like messing around with sea mines if I can just drive around them. I don't see any mooring points. Well, there's a ladder. Is that a mooring point? No. No, there's no mooring points. Oh no, I'm sure it will be required eventually. Sure, I don't know what those guys were. Ooh. Alright then, fine. Interesting. Alright, I've got to be too far away. Well, that's fine. I have things that will address this problem. So I think, and I could be wrong here, I unfortunately think that, I don't know what I think, actually. Grab that. Alright. I think there are no mooring points here, which is unfortunate. I don't think there's any mooring points here. Which means we're just going to have to get the boat as close as we can to the shore and call it a day. Which doesn't make me particularly happy, but it is what it is. So we're going to undock. You know, I love the physics of the anchor sometimes. Because it likes to go a little bit silly. I think what we're going to have to do is I'm just going to have to get as close to this as I possibly can. And then just drop the anchor and toss stuff on and on the boat. I don't think I'm going to be able to do what I want to do, which is moor the boat. Which is a little unfortunate. I'd prefer to moor the boat to this, but if I have to do it this way, I'll do it this way. Yeah. Drop the anchors, fill my speed, and then go north. And yes, I know, I'm getting dangerously close to that water mine. I don't care. I'm crazy. Sadly, I don't think this is going to be as exciting as I was hoping it would be. I think this is just going to be a supply run. I was hoping this would be a somewhat interesting location. I think it's just going to be a lot of looting. Which in and of itself isn't a bad thing, it's just a thing. Alright, let's see if I did that right. I overshot it a little bit, but it's good enough. Overshot, but it's good enough. Hi, Goo. How do you do? Oh god. Stupid pink goo. Out of all the enemies in this game, I think I dislike the pink goo the most. Because it's more annoying than it is, like, damaging. Boy, goo. Also, boat, why are you doing that? What is my boat doing? Boat, why are you ricocheting, boat? What are you doing? Why are you being dumb? Why is the anchor not down? Oi. Game. Excuse. Oh, I think I was going so fast that the anchors didn't stick. Huh. Okay, I didn't know that was a thing. I didn't know the anchors not sticking was a thing. Noted. Hey, no worries, Red the Coyote. You get some good sleebies, my friend, and have a wonderful holiday tomorrow if you do celebrate. I don't know if that's working, so we'll do a yippee. And yes, Merry Christmas and Happy Festivus for the rest of us. You are not wrong there, Octa. You are not wrong. I was actually getting teased by Zero Wolf last night that I am not a Seinfeld fan, but I still know about Festivus. Yeah, so I think what happened there, and the reason the boat was ricocheting like that, is I didn't account for the fact that if I... Yeah, there we go. I think I didn't account for the fact that if I left the motor running... I'd like you to come to a full stop before I bail this time. Cool. We're actually anchored this time. Yay! Yeah, I think I had too much speed and it just dragged the anchors. I legit think I just had too much speed there and it was just dragging the anchors. Alright, so I would like to get a vantage point here. Come on, let me up. Thank you. And you. Goodbye. And you. Goodbye. And you. Goodbye. Now, go ahead and add that to the holster. Yeah, I kind of figured these guys were going to come out. Now, let's put the electric gun in, because that's the one I actually wanted. Finish in the dining room. Heck yeah, heck yeah. And welcome back, Melina. Welcome back. We are cautiously now exploring this new area. I'm going to ditch the sniper rifle, because I don't think I need it right this second. And funnily enough, I think I'm just going to leave it up here. I can come back and grab it if need be. Interesting. So it looks like if you don't... take care of the stuff, it just respawns. So, I'm going to do one of these. Oh, God. Well, I'm on my boat, so I guess that's fair. Ow. What even are those little guys? They're like little spider bots. There's nothing else up here. Yeah, that's kind of what I was afraid of. Got really dark in there for a second. Alright, can I get up on top of this? I can. Okay. so now I don't have my sniper rifle, but we should be able to do this. Zot. Zot. Rightio. What's up, Zero? Yeah. Monday he kept... Oh, that's adorable. I wonder if I can do this to the mines. Huh. We just learned something, chat. I can blow up the mines with my bolt gun. That's fun. Alright, now I am... gonna do a thing. Okay. Kind of funny, actually. I don't usually do what I'm doing right now, but I'm trying to clear the... Hi! Hello, friends! Please stop. Please stop. I don't know what you are, but you're disgusting and you look like ticks, and I don't like that. Because you're not particularly dangerous. You're not doing a lot of damage, you little guys. I'll just use the rifle from now on. Splort. So unlike usual, I'm actually trying to clear out this area before I start hunting stuff. Oh no, goo. Hi, goo. Hello, black goo. Cordite clear. Yeah, I might just stick with the electricity guns. It's like, no joke, not having to worry about ammo is kind of nice. Not worrying about ammo is actually really nice. Alright, nothing there. There are times where I hear something completely different. What do you hear? There's a lot of ticks. Why are there ticks? There's got to be a tick pot up here. Oh, yeah, like right there, Crafty. Potato. I don't think I can say it. That's fair. All right. And apologies, I keep getting quiet. Yeah, I thought I saw goo. Yeah, sorry I keep getting quiet. I'm trying to clear the area before we do any looting. That is a lot of black goo. Oh, that also works. Charge me up. And grab that. Do da do do da do do. Put it on the gun. Do da 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 da. Don't mind me, just charging my lasers. Charging my lasers. Yeah, no, I'm really liking these electricity guns. They've got some pretty decent clearing power. And I like the fact that I don't have to carry ammo to use them. I'm actually really enjoying the fact that I don't have to carry ammo. You know what? We might be able to just go exploring now. I think we've cleared out everything that needs to be cleared out, so let's go explore and loot. Unfortunately, I don't think this is going to be as lucrative as I was hoping it would. I unfortunately do not think this is going to be that lucrative. I think you do reel that in, please. Alright, well, let's see what we can find here. I unfortunately do not think this is going to be quite as delicious with its supplies as one would hope. Might be kind of a bust. Which is honestly kind of unfortunate, because this is going to be the last thing we do today, is this area. This is unfortunately the last area that we're going to be exploring today. This area might unfortunately be a bit of a bust, unless there's some, like, really good loot and stuff here. Might be something in here. There's lots of scraps. Ooh. I was hoping this would be kind of cool. It's just kind of boring. I mean, we'll go swim underneath it, and maybe there's some stuff hidden underneath it. Oh, hello. I can loot you. Also hearing the sounds of more goo or something. I don't know. This area is kind of disappointing, actually. I was hoping there'd be a little bit more here, but it seems like it's pretty just eh. Yeah, there's more critters around here somewhere. I keep hearing the danger music. Yeah, probably. No? Nothing? No, nothing. You played the danger music, but there isn't actually any danger in here. We cleared that one, we cleared that one. Aww. Man. I was hoping this would be cool. I was really hoping this would be cool, and it's kind of not cool. Just kind of meh. This would have been really useful had I found it earlier in the game for, like, just supplies and stuff. I mean, I'll take the memories. Those are useful. High techie, every drop counts. Okay, I don't know what that means. Yeah, kind of a bust. I mean, I guess not every spot is going to be, like, really cool and awesome. Yeah, yes, they did. Yes, they did, Games with Jewel. And I have definitely sussed out that I enjoy the electricity guns. They are quite effective for what they need to do. Oh, yeah. No, mistakes were clearly made. No, mistakes were clearly made when they let me have grenades. I don't know if you were around when it happened, Games with Jewel, but I managed to blow myself up with energy grenades. I quite enthusiastically blew myself up with energy grenades earlier. Oh, yes, we have multiple kinds of spicy potatoes. We have fire potatoes. We have electricity potatoes. I think there's shock potatoes, too. I haven't made any of those, though. Yeah, I think that's about it for this. Little disappointing area. Yes, area is a little disappointing. I was expecting it to be cooler than this. Like at least 10% cooler. There really wasn't that much here. Yes, just accidentally shoot things. Yeah. And what is lunch, Mr. Zero? Yum. I keep forgetting we have hot dogs. It might be for the best. Yeah, I think we're just gonna leave. I think we're done. I mean, let's play Pew Pew a little bit, because this is always fun. See if I can't blow up that landmine. I missed! I'm barely a snack cog. Ramen with tuna. That doesn't sound bad either, Games with Jewel. I'm probably just gonna have my lazy chicken soup again. Oh, that works. Yeah, of course there's leeches. Get me out of the water. Do-da-da-do. Alright, well, my friends. I am going to go deposit our ill-begotten goods here. Get rid of our ill-begotten goods. And I think I'm just going to leave that. I'm not going to bother going back and grabbing that power thingy. Yeah. I hear noises I don't like, game. I hear lots of noises I don't like. Are there fleas? Also a concerning amount of dead things on my deck right now. I am sorry. Zero's watching a video, and the person doing the video just said the funniest thing on the planet. I purchased my social battery on Temu, and it's one of those times where instead of getting, like, the actual battery, you just get a picture of the battery. That is so true. Also, I'm apologizing for the flashies. Got it. Apologies for the flashies. Give me that. No, not that one. This one. Yeah, it was aimed a little high, but that's okay. Alright, let's charge the gun real quick. And then we're going to set our course to the next area. So, we did this, which was disappointing, so now we're going to head over to that. Is there a way to zero it? No. No, it kind of is what it is. Rifle just kind of is what it is in this game. Okay, well, get rid of the anchor. And we're going to head over, and actually we're going to turn on the diesel just so this takes a little less time. Get up to speed here. And then we're going to head towards that unknown complex over there. Oh, am I stuck? I love it when I get stuck on a building. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. There we go. Yeah, sometimes you gotta wiggle a little bit to get off of those. I don't know what that is, but I am curious. Well, that was concerning. I think there's goo on my boat somewhere. That's just a box. Did some of the pink goo get on my boat? It did. Boy, goo. Okay. I think the goo is stuck in the ceiling. Yeah, the pink goo might be stuck in the ceiling, unfortunately. And that is very true. There are always worse places to have goo stuck. You're not wrong, Cog. Alright, we are not heading to that. Yeah, we're heading the wrong direction. That is not where I want to be going. We want to be heading towards that. So I gotta do a complete about face here. I thought I was heading the wrong direction. So we're going to get to this unknown facility over here, chat, and then that's unfortunately where I need to end things. Yeah, that's true. That is very true. No matter how bad your imagination is, there are always things that are worse. You're not wrong. Please repair the boat. Right. I swear to goodness, I think the goo is stuck. You know what I can do, though? This will take care of the goo. Bye. I don't like those sounds I just heard. What am I running into? I don't know why I had a cable sticking out of me there. Oh my god. Stop. Did I run into some landmines? Oh no. No, 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 no. No, no, no. Uh-uh. Ow. Well, I didn't get to that one in time. It was Chekhov's sea mine. Oh god. My durability is at 58%. Apparently, I almost just blew up my boat. Alright, so, Crafts, stop leaving the helm. Please, please man your heading. Silly bean. What I get for trying to do 3 things at once. Yeah, whatever. And thank you for that follow, my friend, and welcome on into the ranks of the Muses. Please enjoy all of the all of the cookies in the break room, and remember, there are no shenanigans. Despite what you may see me doing, there are no shenanigans here, only cookies. Don't need more glass, that's for sure. Do da 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 da. Drop, drop. There. My supply room is a hot mess. I don't know how many landmines we've run into while I've been off doing shenanigans here. None, apparently. Yeah, I know. Oh, I know. Thankfully, the game isn't that realistic about the landmines. Thank goodness the game is not that realistic about landmines, because I would have died half a dozen times over to landmines if it was that realistic. Alright, why are you not letting me climb up there, game? You're being silly. Every once in a while, this game gets a little persnickety about, like, collision and stuff. Did I drive? Oh my goodness gracious. I think we drove right past it, chat. Time for a restart? Why are we restarting? Apparently I drove right past the thing I was trying to get to, though. I didn't think I was down below that long. Fix your collision issues? Yeah, well, I'm going to be ending soon, Cog, so I'm not too worried about it. Okay, it's got to be that thing. Okay. I'm a little confused. Sorry, hold on a second. I'm trying to orientate myself here. Alright, so that's the exit station over there. Huh. You know what, Cog? You might be right. You might be right. It might actually be under the water. Alright, hold on. I didn't realize that. Huh. That was interesting. So is that deep? Yeah, it might be. It might be below crush depth for me too, Cog. You both have power generator on board. You have siphon power. The funny thing is, Darth Killer, it's both. I have to siphon diesel from some of the... I didn't mean to do that. You do have to siphon diesel from, like, outposts and stuff. You can also make diesel with a diesel generator. It's biodiesel, basically. You take the giblets that you get from enemies and from seaweed, and you turn it into biodiesel. Really. Anyway. But yeah, there's biodiesel in this game, and there is also solar power and wind power. So there are actually many different ways to get power in this game, which is kind of cool, actually. Why are you stealing me? What skill tier am I at? Tier 8, or 18, I believe. We're at level 18, I believe. And hopefully... Yeah, and I have the electric pistol, Cog. It's just not very effective. I've also figured out that the electric guns do not work underwater. I wonder why. I have found that the electric guns do not work underwater, so there's really no reason to bring them down with me. Of course, there's empty. All right. We're gonna go take a quick gander down underneath. I don't know if I have enough depth to do this. I might not actually have enough to even do this. I don't know why I have sniper ammo in my inventory. Yes, I know. I was hoping. I was kind of hoping I could get away with using the electric guns underwater, but I'm not surprised that it's like, no, you can't do that. Was worth a try, though. It was definitely worth a try. Alright, well, let's try this. I think this is going to be below my crush depth, though. We're also really far away from it. Salem Grave. Okay. So, the answer is I can't go down there. I don't have the crush depth. We do not have enough depth to go down there. Oh, that's what those barrels do. I thought Breacher meant it was armor piercing. I thought Breacher meant armor piercing. What description? I'm fairly sure there's no description of what this does. Yeah, it says weapon attachment. It does not tell me what it does. And I don't think it tells you here either. Apparently, breacher barrels give you scatter shot. Yeah, I thought it meant breach as in, like... Yeah, breacher barrel. So what barrel should I be using then, Cog? And yes, now I'm just kind of killing time because unfortunately we can't go down. We cannot go down to the graveyard because I don't have enough depth yet. Ah, okay. So I don't think a suppressor barrel is what I want either. Stabilizer. I think a stabilizer barrel makes sense, though, because a stabilizer means that it is more accurate. I would think that stabilizer means more accuracy. Yeah, I'm not worried about enemy attraction. I'm worried about accuracy. There's also the extender barrel, which I'm guessing the extender barrel gives me more range. Okay. I mean, eventually I'm going to unlock everything anyway. But yeah, I'm going to go choose our next heading, and then we will, we'll get to wherever we need to get going, and then we'll wrap it up. Yeah, kind of a disappointing end to Strem. I was hoping we'd find some cool stuff. You gonna let me loot that? No? Raise your shot velocity versus higher penetration. Okay. So then which barrel should I be using, Cog? Oh, buddy. Alright, I guess we gotta go all the way north now. Extender. Not really worried about the sniper rifle, though. I more want to, like, figure out how to make my, other guns more accurate. .3 kilometers. Stabilizer is good for bolt and pistol. Stabilizer improves. Okay, so it sounds like I need to do stabilizer, and I cannot do a barrel roll. Cannot do a barrel roll. I'm sorry. There are no barrel rolls in this game. Very tempted to use my diesel fuel again. Hey!
Merry Christmas Eve and eventual day, my wonderful fox of friend. I do hope you and CRO amongst anyone you spend time with have a wonderful and memorable holidays. Thank you for making yet another year bright by being in my life.
Heck yeah, Sinful. And welcome on in, Sinful. Welcome in, and thank you. Don't know, Cog, I can check. But thank you for continuing to be an executive producer for 60 heckin' months. I cannot believe it's been that long. Cannot believe it's been that long. And someday you are... Shark! Someday we will get to meet. Shark! Shark! Shark. You know what we're about to do, chat. Ah! No, Shark! No, Shark friend! No, Shark friend! I need to kill you! You give me all of the goodies! No, Shark! There he is. Oi, Shark friend! Come here. Ah! Hi, buddy! Hi, bud! Hi, buddy! Right in your snoot. Yeah, I know I need to hook up to power. I'll do it in a moment. Hi, buddy. Problem is my boat is still moving. Oi! Stop it! Stop it! Oh no! Oh no! I just let's gamed it out my computer. I shot the shark so hard it's crashing the game. Oh no. Oh no. Well, something is going on. Yeah, I might have blown up my boat too. Because I did accidentally shoot the boat a couple of times. The funny thing is, chat, it says my frame rate's still 20 frames per second. I'm fairly sure this is not 20 frames per second right now. Okay, well, we just got experience for killing something, so we did kill the shark. I might have killed my game at the same time, though. It's trying. Yeah, very true, Cog, very true. Uh-oh. Yeah, leave it to me. I'm curious to see if the game is going to figure this out or if it's just going to keep chonking like this. I'm kind of curious to see if it's going to figure it out or if it's just going to keep chonking. Yeah, that's fair. That's fair, Darth Killer. I genuinely wonder if maybe he blew up the boat and that's why it's freaking out right now. Yeah, I tried to kill a shark, Games with Jewel, and I might have blown up my boat at the same time. I'm trying to decide if it's worth Control-Alt-deleting this, or... Yeah, I did kill the shark so hard it killed the game. Because the sad thing, too, is that by the time that I finally, like, stop chonking, the boat's going to be well away from the shark. I might just have to Alt F4 this. Ugh. What do you think, chat? Should we just give it up and say Alt F4? Oh, it's trying now. My frame rate has recovered a little bit here. I think it did. Unfortunately, by the time we get back up top... Unfortunately, by the time we get up top, I think that shark's going to be long gone. I don't know. Oh, goodness gracious. Yeah, by the time we get up there, chat, I think that shark's gonna be long gone. Oh, it's trying. It's trying. I don't know how well it's succeeding, but it's definitely trying. Come on, anchor. What have I done? What have I done, chat? Why? Why is there just a power cable going into the sun? There's a power cable just going into the sun. Oh my god. Oh god, I have crashed the game so hard it doesn't even understand what's happening anymore. Yeah. Alright, well, I am gonna try something here. I am going to try something. I'm going to try and save the game. I'm giving up on that shark. It is long gone at this point. Which sucks, because I really did want those parts off of it. We're gonna try to save the game and then exit to the main menu and see if we can come back in and it's not borked. I have to admit, I am quite proud of how bad I have made this game crash. Like, y'all kept asking me if I was going to let's game it out this game or Gray still plays this game, and I said, no, I'm not going to do that, and then I accidentally do it anyway. Apparently, I have tried to plug a power cable into the sun. Alright, backup in progress. Please wait. Backup complete. Alright, let's see if we can exit out to the main menu. There we go. Exit the game. Yes. So let's see if going back in fixes this or if we've still got a cable that's 4 kilometers long. Yeah. Apparently I tried to power the boat off of the sun and the game said no. There we go. No, that shark isn't that far away. Can I back the boat up to the shark? Come on. Come on, full reverse. This is different music. Yes! Yes, we can still get the shark. Oh, this is amazing. We can still go get the shark, chat. We didn't drift too far. Somehow we did not drift too far. We can still get our shark. Get our speed down to 0. And drop the anchors. Look at that! Look at that, chat. We succeeded. It took some epic bludgeoning of the game, but we succeeded. And we still get to harvest our shark. Yeah, I just made the physics engine very unhappy. You're not wrong. I definitely made the physics engine extremely unhappy there for a second. But we succeeded. Somehow, we did manage to bludgeon it into submission, and we killed the shark. I mean, it's well worth it. Like, there is definitely a benefit to hunting sharks. Like, they yield a lot of good resources. Yeah, you're not wrong. I think the goodies are easier seen from below. Why did I do that? No. My question is, who made the sharks? Because the sharks are very obviously bioorganic, and I just wonder how that came about. Alright. Well, on that lovely note... Oh, that's right. Hold on a second. What are you making? What are you making, game? I told you to make something, but what are you making? Electric grenades and a nebula, apparently. Okay, so, really quick, Cog. You suggested making what kind of barrels? Stabilizers, was it? Or extenders? That was not where I wanted to connect that. There we go. I wanted to connect you to the gun, please. Extender is good for the sniper stabilizer. Okay, let's see if I can make these. Because I don't know if I can put a stabilizer on the electricity gun. So we need one for the sniper. And then 2 of these. There. So, grab those. And then we'll take out the gun. Depends on how you use it the most. I mean, mostly I use it for, like, long-range stuff. But I honestly don't think I can put an extender on here. Yeah, no. Yeah, you can't. You cannot. You cannot add that to the one gun. Which kind of makes sense, to be honest. So we'll add that to the bolt rifle. And you should have... Yeah, take that off, please. No. Did it... Wait, did it add it to it? No, it didn't. Okay. I am very confused. Where did my other thingy go? Because you've got the breacher barrel on you. This should have the stabilizer. Okay. Where'd my other stabilizer go? Yeah, welcome on in. Welcome on in, Pantera. How are you doing today? I have no idea where my other stabilizer went. Yeah, maybe. Huh. I wonder where it went. I mean, unless I'm just blind, I thought I made 2 stabilizers. Yeah, whatever. I'll make another one. Not that big a deal. At a family gathering now, I'm in mid. Yeah, that'll be me in a couple of hours. That will be me in a couple of hours. Yeah, I'm fairly sure I made 2 of them as well, but it just disappeared. That happens sometimes. There we go. Okay, so I would like to add this. There's 2 breachers and the the extender. Yeah, I have no idea, Cog. I am looking at my inventory. There's only 1. Unless it somehow put 2 of them onto 1 gun. Yeah. Alright, so what do we got? Alright, you've got the stabilizer on you. And you need a stabilizer. There. I wonder what this stuff is. Like, there's more slots on the gun to put stuff, but I don't know what I can put on the gun besides what I already have. Don't know. Am interested, but don't know. Alright, at any rate, my friends, we are going to deposit all of this junk that we have. And then, unfortunately, my friends, that's where I'm going to wrap it up because I need to start getting ready for festivities this afternoon. I want to make sure that my house is at 666. I do want to make sure that my house is ready for tomorrow as well. And I am putting all of the junk in all of the trunks. All of the junk is going into the trunks. Huh, that's a leech ball. Alright, so we're going to grab all of this. And then I would like to dismantle this. And then I would like you to build. Build. Go ahead and build it right there. No, the sea is not. Dang it. The sea is definitely not calm. It is very angry tonight. It tends to rain and be very angry at night, I've noticed. This game has a very big tendency to have a very angry sea at night. Yeah, well, that's fair. I did walk into it, Cog. There. Now, I would like to equip that sniper rifle. I've decided I'm going to keep all of my ammo up here now. It makes a little bit more sense. Excuse me, I told you to put on the sniper rifle, please. Because I want to put the new barrel on it. Game, why? Why are you doing this? Game's just being silly. Why are you doing this? I would like to remove. Equip that, please. Thank you. Add attachments. I was expecting you to actually put that into a menu. Fine. Very good, Pantera. We found a couple of cool new areas today. Unfortunately, they did not pan out as good locations. One of them was underwater, and I do not have enough skill points in depth to make use of the underwater area. So we had to kind of bail on that one. And then, what else did we do? We had to bail on the underwater area. We found a habitat kind of thingy that unfortunately didn't have a lot of stuff in it. It was not stuff that I could use. It was mostly supplies that I already have a ton of. Because we've kind of gotten to the point now where I need the high-tech supplies, not the low-tech stuff. That said, I see a shark. Electricity cable not found. Yeah, the game is acting very squirrely. So I want to hunt that shark, chat, but I think we're actually going to save the game because it's acting really squirrely right now. So I think the game is telling me that I am done now. Not to mention it's 1 o'clock and I need to go take a shower. I got a little bit more cleaning to do and then it is shower time. Yeah, it's acting really squirrely. Like, I can't get out of the save menu now. All right, well, I guess that's where we're going to be done, chat, because I literally can't get out of this menu. It has locked up on me. It's not an online game. It's not an online game, Pantera. But we crashed the frame rate earlier, and I tried to salvage it, and I think the game is just kind of saying no at this point. I think the game has just decided that, we're done. Yeah, I just Alt F4'd the game, but that's fine. That is fine. I need to start getting ready to go anyway. Because I have stuff that I need to attend to today. So I am going to find someone nice for us to raid into, and that's going to be it for me today, my friends. I do hope, though, that you enjoyed your time here. It was a very, very good stream for me. It was a very, very good stream for me, and I hope that you enjoyed it as well, my friends. Unfortunately, though, that is going to be it. Yeah, I know, Pantera. I wish I could stay longer and do a normal stream today, but I do have some stuff to do this afternoon. So I'm going to find someone nice to leave you with for the rest of the day. But yeah, thank you for joining me on Christmas Eve, my friends. I did not really expect to have a lot of people today, and we had a full chat today. Yeah, I'll try not to. I know I very, very beautifully did that earlier where I blew myself up with a bunch of shock grenades, but hey, it happens. It happens. For now, though, I think we are going to raid. I'm trying to find something chill. Trying to find something chill. There's not a lot of choices today, unfortunately, because it is Christmas Eve. But I think today that we're going to raid on into Ash V Plays. They're just doing some art. So I think that'll be a nice thing to just kind of chill out and vibe to. Not to mention Ash V is an absolute sweetheart. So we're going to give them a raid today. But yeah, thank you so much, everyone, for joining me. No, it's Christmas Eve and a lot of people had stuff to do, but I'm glad that I was able to at least give you a little bit of a voice of sanity today before the craziness of the holidays begins. As it is Christmas Eve, no stream this evening from myself or Zero Wolf. I will be back on Friday, however. We are going to be taking the day off tomorrow because we're going to be a little bit busy. Just a little bit busy tomorrow with stuff and shenanigans. But yeah, thank you. Thank you so much, everyone, for joining me today. Thank you for the raids, the biddies, the subs, the resubs, all that wonderful stuff. And I hope that everyone who celebrates does have a wonderful, happy holiday tomorrow. And for those who don't celebrate the celebrate the holiday, I hope that you have an absolutely excellent Thursday. And remember, you are loved, you are seen, you are valid. Everyone will always be welcome here at the Adventure Network. And I hope that you have a wonderful, wonderful Thursday. So until we see each other again, my friends, stay safe, stay healthy. Remember to always, always, always stay crafty. Have a happy, happy holiday or a happy, happy Thursday. And I'll be seeing y'all again on Friday. Take care, everyone.